How we doing, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Getting Jiggly With It. I'm Will, and today we're getting it previewed by unboxing Sweet Mess. This is a game by Pika Games and Fantasia. Fantasia's little brother, I guess as we'd say, is Pika. This was originally by some other creative team. I believe one of the designers was part of a team that's now part of Fantasia, so Fantasia acquired and they redid. I don't know. When I backed the unconscious mind, this was available in the Pledge Manager. I want to believe there was some update that says, hey, help us bring this to life for the people that had backed the previous campaign. If somebody knows the full story, of course, let us know down in the comments. But either way, we're going to go ahead and get this unlocked. This, of course, is the Deluxe Edition, all in with a playmat. Somebody complained because I said another one was all in and didn't have a playmat, but to me, all in is gameplay all in, because I normally don't get playmats unless they're free, and this basically came out free. I digress. We're going to go ahead and flip over the camera and get it in this box. So there we go. Again, let me know. We are still, or I am still, I speak in we because me and Odd do, but we're still trying to get the camera set up. Somebody mentioned in one of the other unboxing videos, they're like, what's the point of unboxing video if it's done in the dark? I do have a new camera lens to hopefully, you guys can't see it there, I'll put down here, to hopefully fix that for close-ups. But this is my standard lens, and I believe the brightness is okay for that. And then, of course, we can zoom in as need be. I guess the first thing we'll do is the playmat. So that way we can at least get this out as our backdrop. Get it up in there. Nice little neat playmat. That is not the direction it would be for gameplay. It would actually be this way. So there we go. I'm currently zoomed in. So that does mean I can zoom out. Yeah, because we can't see this. We see here, there's about 3 inches lower than that. And then you got the cycle here. Not sure anything about this game. Don't know how it plays. Please do not be watching this video expecting me to explain anything. I'm going to say this is a pretty card, or this is a pretty component, or it's not a pretty card, or not a pretty component, because I do critique those things. Somebody get mad about that too. I'm unboxing. I'm giving my opinion while I unbox it. I'm not just going to say here's a component. Either way, I digress. But there we go. That is the playmat. Nice playmat. Stitched edges. I don't know if that's standard for Fantasia Games. I think it is, because I got their, what is the Paleo Americans, right? I got that. Beeply beep beeps going off on my phone. Apologize for that. But I remember it being stitched. I also have the unconscious mind, which I'll be unboxing next, I guess, depending when the videos go up. And those are stitched playmats as well. But either way, there is our playmat. A little bit of curl on that, on the one end. Common with playmats, so basically you just need to rotate which way you roll them. I have seen people take the clothes hangers, right, they're like really flat, usually used, I think, for like pants and slacks, that way they don't crease. You can take those, hang those up in a closet, and I've seen people do that, and works very well. Then you don't have to worry about the rolling or the crease. Here we go. This is Sweet Mess. The rebranded for Pika, they added the pastry competition. So if you go out to BGG, there are two versions, Sweet Mess Pastry Competition and Sweet Mess. Make sure that if you're talking about the game, go to the pastry competition, because the regular Sweet Mess, the one with the failed Kickstarter that was saved by this team, it's got horrible reviews, and people are getting confused between the two. I don't know what it takes for BGG to remove something, especially in this particular instance where there's a clear, this was the game, this game failed, we remade the game as this. I get for posterity saying that it failed, but it still says it was really, it's confusing. I know somebody else is trying to make another game get removed, but I don't know. There we go. That is the side of the box. So 1 to 4 players, 45-90 minutes, 10 plus. And then there is the back with all of the components. Again, Deluxe Edition with player trays, storage trays, and chips. So I would imagine the standard edition is not going to have the nice chips. These are really nice chips. They're very similar to the one, you guys can't see it, but back over there I've got Wonderland's War. Very similar chips to that. The player trays are nice. And then the storage trays are, well, they're storage trays. Yep, there we go. All right, so here is the rule book. So of course we always go through the rule book first. There is a storage guide. I did not find the order of operation they had in the storage guide effective. I'll show you when I pull the stuff out. With the rule book, We got our components. I don't know if I zoom in, if that's going to be too zoomed in here. Nah, that should work okay. Well, at least that way you guys can read the text if you want to. So your component overview, game setup, pretty much everything numbered, ready to go. Super leftover tile variant setup. Swap the super leftover tile with leftover tile farthest from the main board. Okay, so there's an extra board in here. Again, don't know how to play. Player setup. So again, going over how each of the player sets up. Turn action order, and then defining the actions that you can perform. Next step, reserving recipe, advanced recipes, claiming rewards, and then your end of turn. End of game signal. As soon as a player has claimed 3 awards, immediately flip the first player token. Once the current round is completed, play 1 more additional round. I do like the ones where you get to play 1 more round, because while you can see if a player is near accomplishing a goal, in some games you don't know, right? Because something might be hidden information. So it's nice when you get that 1 extra turn to try to make as many points as you can. Bench benefits module. So there is a module included. Solo mode. So if you guys would like to see how this game is played on the channel, depending whether or not me and Audrey can play, luckily there is a solo mode. So I do have the capability of playing on the channel if Audrey can't make it. Shuffletron's turn, so again, just going over their turn, end of game, and then final scoring for the solo mode. And then nice little player reference or player aid icon event, just reference guide on the back of the book. Always nice to have that. So here it says Fantasia, but on the box, of course, it says Pika. So this must have been published before they created the family brand of games, which was Pika, I'd imagine. They didn't have a chance to redo the rulebook. So the storage guide. So the main difference, I mean, is the order of operation here that they've got like each of these pieces in really doesn't fit well with the trays. So I found it was easier to put all of the boards on the bottom and then sit everything else on top. As you can see, this is how I have mine in the trays. So I guess we'll go through the first thing. The first thing are these, which they call the bowl tiles. So you have your different ingredients, cherries, mashed things, pistachio ice cream maybe. Or are they all cherries on one side? Okay. So the cherries on one side, they're double-sided, chocolate. I'm not sure what those are. Whipped cream, I guess. More whipped cream. Jello with whipped cream. Chocolate with the yellow. So they're mixed. Okay, so the bowls have like can be mixed ingredients on one side. That one is mixed on both sides. So all the bowls. Again, I imagine it's where, oh, that bowl doesn't have anything in it. Ooh, that bowl's pretty. It's got some kind of cookies or something in it. All right. These are your, what are they calling these? Your toke board and your award tiles. Okay. So this is where the award tiles go. There you go. Award tiles. Award tiles. Award tiles, I'm guessing, for solo play. Yeah, so award, and then for the solo play is on the blue side. I did keep this little piece of plastic in here. I felt like it helped kind of solidify the box because there is a lot of extra room in this box. It's needed because of the size of these player trays. But without these player trays, of course, you can make the box a little bit smaller. And then you got the thing of, do I want a square box or do I want a rectangle box? So I do have the Deluxe coins. I guess we'll go through the coins. I think I put a regular coin of each in here so we can see the difference. There, and love the sound of metal coins. All right, so here we go. So here are the 1 coins and the 5. So that is your difference between the metal coins. They are painted metal coins. Nice little design on the back, and the same design as on the cardboard coins. Don't need you anymore. Just needed you for the unboxing. All right, so take our coins. I got it because the art looks really cute. Like I said, also, I want to think they reached out and said, hey, help this game. Because I did back Flow on Pika, so maybe it was on the Pika. They put an update saying go back this game. I don't remember, but it was, you know, like I said, to really help this game be able to be made so the people that did back it originally can get it. There are a couple expansions that didn't make it in. I do have the one expansion that did make it in. So we'll see that. But I think they mentioned that the other 2 expansions, they want to include it in their next Fantasia project, not as a separate, because it's just going to be like 2 little add-ons. So this is the toke board. So I'm not sure what the toke board is, but that is the toke board. Scoring sheets. Always nice to have scoring sheets, just in case you don't have a scoring book. I bought a notebook. Usually I have it linked down in the links for off of Amazon, just a generic board game. So these are the player boards. So regularly you get this player board, and then the deluxe you get this plastic insert, which will allow you to put your tiles and everything in here. The pieces kind of stick in properly, but they do kind of pop out. Since there's nothing really on the back side, right, that's needed, I would probably just glue it in, make it more permanently fixed, because this right here, it keeps popping out. I notice it's not a perfect fit to go down in there. But yeah, so you got your purple player, blue player, yellow player, green player, and that's it. I don't think it's asymmetric. No, everything looks the same. So no asymmetric powers. I like asymmetric powers. Maybe the chefs have the asymmetric powers, not the player boards. But those are the boards. This is your Robo Chef that you'll be going up against. The Chefotron 4000. Actually, it's 4000K, so that's wrong, because a K is 1,000, so that's 4,000,000. That don't work. The board for the normal board. So this is your normal board if you don't have the playmat. So this is what we saw at the top of the board. This is on the top of the playmat. This is at the bottom of the playmat we saw. That's on the playmat. All of these, and then these ones here are already on the playmat. Oh, no, they're not. So these aren't on the playmat. It doesn't. Oh, yeah, they are. Okay. So on the playmat, to zoom back out, on the playmat, they're over here on the sides. So those are there. The only thing with that is that means that is a permanent. Are they all the same? So they're all the same except for this one. So if you're playing the variant mode, you will have to still use this one, because you'll have to cover up one of the, oops, I can't see it. You have to cover up one with the variant mode. So, but otherwise everything's on there. And then of course you have the spots for the bowls. So that's actually kind of nice. This is a game where a playmat actually kind of comes in handy, because the board itself doesn't have this, right, where all the bowls go. So you would just lay that out on your table normally. So actually, I'm kind of happy with the playmat, but at the same time, like I said, you got to store it somewhere. All right. So that was the player board, right? And then we'll go through the trays. So there's 2 trays. The first tray is the tray for the tokens, the chips. Like I said, they're that nice quality chip. I don't know if you guys can hear that. It's that same nice quality chip that I feel was in Wonderland's War, very similar. There's not a lot of weight to them, so they're not really weighted, but they're really nice chips. I don't remember if the deluxe edition came. I don't think the deluxe edition came with non-chip version, so you don't get a cardboard token in the deluxe edition. I normally keep one for comparison, and since I didn't keep one, and I'm remembering correctly. So there's your cherries, and you have whatever. I don't know what all these ingredients are. You have the yellow ingredient, maybe butter or mango, I guess. Your whipped cream tokens. Even the printing really does remind me of Wonderland's War. I'm wondering if they did use the same manufacturer, because even the printing on these looks almost identical to that. Your chocolate. Your purple grapes, I guess. Oh, actually, it's more like candy. It looks like, I'm thinking of a Hall's cough drop, but you know, that or butterscotch, right, type of candy. And then the green one is, well, it's definitely a cube of Jello. Nice. Inside the tray, it has the markers for everything goes. And outside the tray, same thing. It is a game tray. So I was going to plural the game trays tray. All right, and then we have our components. Rest of our components. So here are your chef cards. So the chefs are slightly asymmetric. And then there's so there's a male and a female version maybe of each. Although it's a different starting abilities. I'm thinking these are probably starting abilities. So this is one chef to one purple to get one of any maybe, and then this one here is one chef to the fancy little, like the bonbon thing, to get two. So that's that one. And then you got this guy, and you got her. You got this guy, and you got her. You got this guy, and you got her. So it looks like, yeah, all the lady versions are about the same. They all have the bonbon in two, whereas all the guys are 1 and 1. So maybe that's just to make it easier to know which one's which, rather than like, because they could have put guys and girls on either side, but I guess maybe that's to help know that if you're playing the guy mode, your ingredients are like this. Play the girl mode, your ingredients are like this. The only problem I could see with that, right, is if you have a girl, she wants to play as a girl, this may not work as well. It may not be the same complexity or the same I don't want to say complexity. The same levelness? No, same equal footing. Same, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but basically they might not be equal, right? I don't know, because again, I don't know the rules. And then this is the last chef there, and they are the whatever the yellow thing chef is. This is the ice cream expansion. We'll go through that last. It makes it easier for me to do timestamps. So this is I think it's your first player marker, maybe. And then so there are 2 stages of your rounds, I guess, or your timing. So these are your stage 1 cards. So it's got the 1 in the corner. And so again, I don't know how these work, so we're just going to kind of take a look at them. I imagine victory points, right? Because that's what the number in the top corner always is. And then these are slightly different. So whisking, money, ingredients. This is equal to this is equal to this. But yeah, I'm not sure what these are. 4, 5, I'm seeing 6 for the scoring. 6 seems to be the biggest scoring here. And then the level 2 cards, so they all have level 2 in the back. 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so these scoring gets a lot higher. 7, 8. So it looks like these are 5 to 8 for your scoring. Looks like the number of ingredients is more. I'm not sure what these icons are, but there's 2 on these. I didn't take notice, and there's only 1 on this one. So whatever that means, you get more of in these. So I imagine these are harder to create, which gives you more points. But later in the game, you may have like a surplus of ingredients to make things. So that's nice, like a game like that, because then you start accelerating and ramping up your production. These are the solo mode components. You got his arms, and I don't know what this was. I forget. But yeah, looks like a galaxy of some kind. I just put it in here because that's where it said to put it. And then here is your Bototron. So just a bot. You basically do what the bot card tells you to do. Yeah, not sure what the number means. No clue. All right, so those are those. Put these back in there. So now this is one thing for those that sleeve. It does look like it will maybe fit sleeves, but you're going to have to mix and match which trays, because this one has a little bit left over with the expansion. This has a little bit left over. This is to the brim with those tokens in here, but if you took the tokens and put them somewhere else, you'd probably be fine. Similarly here, both of these cards, when you get the box, are all in one, so I know they'll fit in one, so sleeved half and half probably works out fine. Yeah, we still need that. And then there was a token in there, so same thing. These are the award tokens. So these are all your award tokens with the point value. I don't know if there's a difference. These have like, what is that? Flan, it looks like. And then these have cake. All right, so it's maybe round two, because these ones are brown. That's a yellow, green. So there's differences in them, and they got lower points. The yellow has like 3 points. So, yeah, that was not a good idea, Will. All right, hang on, I gotta fix that real quick. That was stupid. That was stupid. They all fit in here, so the storage is fine. But as you notice, if you just dump them in there, they don't all fit in there. Because I guess their odd shape makes it a little bit cumbersome. Let's pull you guys back so that we fit. Boom, 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 boom. All right. These are notes. I forget what the notes are, the recipe notes. Again, why am I saying I forget? I don't know what any of these components do. I keep saying that. These are your stock, if I remember correctly. These are your stock tokens. Yeah, stored ingredient token is what it says on the... That, the only reason I know what some of these are is because I was reading to figure out what went where. So this is your stored ingredients. Guessing from round to round, you'll store extra, which, like I said, makes sense with these higher end cards. You store your ingredients and be able to use them later. These are your tool cards. So these are your tools: tongs, blowtorch, KitchenAid mixer, shelves, bowls, jars, your trackers. So all your 4 colors for your trackers, more trackers. And then these are your benefit cards. These are your benefit cards. So they have different ingredients on each one of them. Looks like a bowl and different ingredients. The back, okay, the back on all of them is okay. So the back does change. This is whisks. This is a big jar, I guess, for stored ingredients because that matches the stored ingredients. Coins. Yep. And then now the timers on all of them. Okay. So those go there. Those go there. Those go there. And then this is the ice cream expansion. So it's a different set of cards. Matches those 2 cards on the back. And then same thing, you have new recipes that you can get. These look like they're low scoring. 2s, 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay, they're all 2. Okay. So this is like, I'm guessing a lot easier to make than say something like this. Yeah, considerably easier. And then you don't get that icon, which means it looks like they wouldn't qualify for the awards because the awards require. Shuffle 15 cards. Place the deck beside the other recipes. Draw 1 ice cream card and place it near the main recipe display. General ice cream cards are treated as any other recipe. You may prepare, reserve, complete. When you prepare a recipe, you may choose the face-up ice cream card from the display. Refill the ice cream recipe at the end of your turn. Yeah, so it just counts as points. So if you can't complete anything else, I guess this is just an easier one. Very similar to like a deck building game, right? In a deck building game, if you can't do anything else with your recruit points or whatever point mechanism they use, normally there's some kind of, not say gimme, but some kind of cheap card that you can buy. So I don't technically need this board, so I'll probably, now that I'm thinking about it, I only needed this one, right? So I'm probably going to throw all of this on the very bottom because I will use the Playmat. Never thought I'd hear those words coming out of my mouth, but I would specifically use the Playmat. If you got it, use it. Like I said, I feel like this just works better, putting these trays here. And then, where did I have these? I have this here. No, I have this here. These, I have 2 stacks. Coins there, those there. And there's still like a lot of space. So that is actually a good thing too, is there's a lot of space now for those other 2 expansions. However, if those expansions are card-based and you sleeve your cards, as we discussed down below, might not fit. Now, what would be nice is if Pika, when they do those 2, is maybe offer the 2 expansions plus an insert type pledge, and that insert could fit like right here. And it would fit more cards and bits in it. So then you kind of get rid of this gap and you don't have to keep this big foam block to keep everything in here. There we go. Come on. Come on. Zoop, 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 zoop. I probably shook the camera up above too. Who knows? But there we go, guys. That is the preview, the unboxing of Sweet Mess Pastry Competition. Let me know if you guys backed this game, if you got this game and have had a chance to play it yet. I know it is just now delivering. If you'd like to get a copy of this, I would imagine it's going to be in some of their other crowdfunding campaigns. You might be able to check the Unconscious Mind on GameFound, but I don't remember if it had an option that says add to pledge. If not, it will probably definitely be on Fantasia Games website at some point. If you want to see the gameplay, let us know. Would you like to see a 2-player game or the solo? I was going to say co-op, solo-op. Solo-op? Is that a co-op solo game? Let me know down in the comments. But until next time, guys. Peace.